Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about what I believe are probably the most important and influential collectibles of the decade, maybe even longer. Stay tuned. Welcome back to SpaceCaseCo, everyone. My name is Elle. I'm your host on this channel. And before we get into what we're talking about today, I wanted to reiterate what this channel is, what it's about. We here at SpaceCaseCo are all about doing the research and finding the new projects for today's modern day collector. I'm giving you this preface because I want everybody out there to know that I love physical collectibles. I've been collecting them my whole life. Video games, comic books, action figures when I was a kid, art toys when I got a little bit older. But now I've really started to go down the rabbit hole of digital collectibles, or NFTs. We talked about what NFTs are in a previous episode. I'm going to put the link to that episode in the description below because if you missed it, you're going to want to watch that before watching this one because that one explains what an NFT is. But today's episode is going to be how to actually start collecting NFTs. This episode is geared for beginners in the NFT space, but what we're going to talk about specifically are the top 3 things that you pretty much have to do if you want to start collecting NFTs. So let's just get right into it. The number one thing you first have to do is create an account on an NFT marketplace. A good way to think of an NFT marketplace is something like eBay. On eBay, you get on there and you buy and sell and collect different things, and the digital marketplace is the same, only it's with NFTs or digital assets or digital tokens. There are a lot of NFT marketplaces out there. There's Nifty Gateway, there's OpenSea, Rareable, Super Rare, Nifties. I feel like the list is just going to keep getting longer and longer. Later in the video, we're going to use OpenSea as kind of our example of how to get started. And I will also list in the description below all of these sites. So if you really want to start digging in, you'll have access to what all of those names are. Let's jump right into step number 2. After you've created your account on whatever NFT marketplace you decide to use, one or multiple, you need to set up what's called a digital wallet. Now for my digital wallet, I use MetaMask. That's what I recommend that you use. We'll talk about that more a little bit later on how to set that up. There are, again, multiple digital wallets that you could use, but MetaMask seems to be the one that most websites want. And once it's set up, it's fairly user-friendly. And that brings us to step number 3, the last one. Once you've got your account on your marketplace, your digital wallet is set up, the last thing you need to do is fund that digital wallet. Again, there's multiple ways for you to do that, but in our tutorial coming up, I'll kind of go through what some of your options are. Most NFTs want to be paid in Ethereum, and so you need to be able to convert your USD or whatever your national currency is into Ethereum or into Cardano or into Polygon, or some of the other cryptocurrencies that are being used in the NFT market today. So there's a good overview of the top 3 things that you need to do. Now we're gonna jump over onto the computer and actually kind of see what those look like. Let's get into that. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is open up a browser. We're gonna type in OpenSea.io, and that will take us to the main page here. And this is the world's largest NFT marketplace. That might seem overwhelming, but the interface is actually pretty user-friendly. But before we're able to come and click explore, we need to get our account set up. That's our account icon, my profile. Oh, we don't have a profile yet. It's telling us we need to get MetaMask or some other kind of wallet in order to start using OpenSea. You can click use a different wallet. It will give you a bunch of options. I used Coinbase when I very first started in the NFT space, and while I think Coinbase was really good for holding my cryptocurrencies, it wasn't as user-friendly as MetaMask ended up being, so I ended up using MetaMask. That's what I would recommend. So we'll click Get MetaMask, and this is where we need to install this addition to our browser. I'm in Firefox here, so I'm gonna use Firefox, but you can use iOS or Android or whatever you have. So let's click install here, and we're just gonna push add to Firefox. It's thinking here, there we go. And it is going to take us now to, look at the cute fox face. It moves with your cursor, it's cute. Okay, push get started. On this page, since we're new to MetaMask, we're gonna need to create a wallet, but we could import a wallet if we already had one. We'll click create, we'll click agree, and here's the page where we set up our password for our account. And this is creating our MetaMask account, but our OpenSea account as well. And right here, there's a video if you want to watch kind of how to secure your wallet. We're not gonna do that this time. We're just gonna move on and click next. And here we are. We have an account on MetaMask. You can see by looking at it, we have no Ethereum yet, but that's okay. There's many options to kind of go from here. If we click buy, we could directly deposit some Ethereum. If we had some other exchange like Binance or Coinbase, we could use the wire thing right here and buy it that way. In this case, we're not going to do either of those, but the wallet is set up. What we're gonna do now is go back to OpenSea and push explore. And look, our little profile person up in the corner is now purple. So the account is set up. Here's some rat NFTs that won't be there by the time this goes, but let's click the profile, go down to my profile, and there we go. This is our profile. It doesn't have a name, we don't have any NFTs, but our account and our digital wallet have now been set up. Just clicked on the wallet. You can see right there that it has a 0 USD balance. If we click add funds, here is another way that you can deposit money from an exchange or buy with a card. So if we go back to the marketplace here, it's going to show us all of the different options. We click collectibles, and this will be different when this video airs, but there are millions of collectibles. Let's just click on this first one right here, this cute pixel cat. And there we have it. You can see the Ethereum price and the conversion right next to it, $25.28. Click buy now. We don't have any money, so we would have to add funds, but you can see what the conversion is. And from here on out, it's pretty easy. Go back to the marketplace again. That's our profile, that's our wallet. Everything is basically set up in order for us to be successful. The next thing you really need to do is just start exploring the space. Over on the left, there's buy now on auction. You can check collections. There's tons of different things that you can do. Okay, whew, can you believe that this is only the beginning of NFTs? Hopefully you have some of the skills that you need now in order to really start doing some of your own research. It is a huge, wide world out there. And believe me when I say this, if you're watching this, you are still new to this space. Most of the people that I know in real life still have no idea what an NFT is. And honestly, it can be somewhat difficult trying to get that conversation started. However, I believe that NFTs are really going to change the future. And as a disclaimer, this channel never offers financial advice. So hopefully you can at least take what you've learned here today and go start digging into this really rich world of NFTs. We're going to have a lot more episodes coming up that discuss NFTs. There's so much to learn. We're going to talk about the vocabulary surrounding them. I'm going to tell you some of the things I look for when I'm looking into projects. And of course, we're going to be doing some of the other things that I absolutely love, such as unboxing figures and talking about other kinds of collectibles. So thank you so much for tuning in today. If you got value out of this video, if you learned something, if you liked it, please subscribe. It really helps our channel to grow. Please hit that like button, and I cannot wait to keep going on this adventure with you guys. See you next time.